guys, it's your boy from Sweden, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my 2024 full inventory showcase. Now, my inventory has changed quite a bit since last time, and I've sold a lot of my old skins, and in my opinion, doing these yearly videos of my full inventory showcase is really fun, because I can go back and I can see what my inventory looked like 1, 2, 3, or 4 years ago, which is very nostalgic. And of course, before we check out the full inventory showcase, I'd like to thank today's video sponsor, which is SkinPlace. SkinPlace is a CS2 marketplace where you can instantly sell your CS2 skins safely for real money. The process is very simple. All you have to do is first log in, then you select the skins you want to sell, you choose your payment method, you add your wallet address, you of course add code anomaly to get paid an extra 3% on your first sale, yes sir, and finally you press receive money. And then you're done. It's that easy. So thank you SkinPlace for sponsoring this video, and if you want to try them out, then please do so from the link in the description. And now let's get on with the video. Okay, let's start with my loadout. I've got two different loadouts, one for CT and one for T side. They're both different color schemes, but let's start with CT because it's my personal favorite. For my agent, I have the Blueberries Buckshot, which sleeves are fully blue, so it fits very well with my glove-knife combo. I have the Sport Gloves Vice, which are actually factory new, and not only that, they're actually the 4th best float out of all Sport Gloves Vice in the game. That means these gloves alone are insanely expensive, and that's fair because they're basically flawless. I think they might be around 15,000. Very insane for a pair of gloves. And for the knife, I have a Paracord Blue Gem, which I have name tagged after a music album. Wow, very cool. You can see on this picture really how blue it is, but that's not the play side, that's the back side. So if we inspect it, we can see the play side, which is literally fully blue, and the back side almost equally as blue with that scar pattern on the back. This is pattern number 583, and judging by sales, I think this one is worth around $3,000 to maybe $4,000. In my opinion, a really nice looking glove, knife, and agent combo. For my CT side pistol, I have this very nice USPS target acquired with these foil cologne mouse sports stickers and a very nice new charm, which changed up the loadout a bit. For my P250, I don't really have a permanent P250. I'm using this one though, which has a Hellraiser holo and Titan holo on a Mendy, so it's an old skin, so not the craziest craft. I just like the way it looks. For my dualies, I have the Duelist dual Berettas. For my 5.7, of course, I had to pull out the pussy pattern. For my Deagle, I have quite a few different ones, but there's only one that I really use, and it's the new heat-treated Blue Gem pattern 148 with a semi-precious Blue Gem colored charm at the back. I really like the way it looks in game. Sadly, for the mid-tier section, I don't really have any skins, because I don't use almost any of these guns. The only one that I have a skin for is the MP9, and this one is name tagged number 1 low float, but it's not. It's number 2 lowest float now, because I've had it for so long, someone just beat it. For my rifles, I actually have some nice ones, starting with the FAMAS. I have the Waters of Neptys. I just have it because it fits very well with the color combo. And for my Scar 20, of course, I have the Splash Jam Factory New. I had this one in the last video as well. These have become very rare and very expensive. It's almost impossible to find one of these for a good price. For my M4A4, I'm noticing I don't have one equipped right now. Usually, I use one of these 3 M4s, depending on what color I'm going for. For my M4A1S, I have the M4 Fade. Of course, I have to use the new one. It fits the combo as well. Very nice looking. For my op, I'm using the Krakow. I really like this one, and the charm fits well. It's the Whiskers. T-side, this is more loosely put together. It's not my favorite. You can see I have a bunch of blue colored skins on the pistols. In the middle, I don't really have anything, and on the rifles is where I have the actual yellow skins. Agent is, of course, Miami Daryl. For the gloves, I have a pair of Omega Sport Gloves Minimal Wear. Very cool. For my knife, I have a factory new butterfly knife lore, which in my opinion is very clean in game. And of course, that combo is looking mighty fine. For the scout, I just have this one, nothing special. For my AK though, I have this one, which is funnily enough name tagged not rented. It's a StatTrak fuel injector with these 4 Fnatic Kato 15 holos. Very beautiful looking AK. And finally, for the high tier yellow loadout, of course, I have a Dragon Lore factory new. very beautiful. Still, to this day, one of my favorite skins. So, that's my entire loadout. Let's go through the inventory and check skins that are notable that I don't have in my loadout. And of course, we're starting with the infamous Ruffles Regret PP Bison with 4 Kato papers. The sticker value of this one is almost $1,800, and the value of this skin is 0 because it's on a vanilla PP Bison. You can't trade it. The only thing you can do is scrape the stickers, but obviously I'm not gonna do that. This is just a fun memory. Then I have a lot of storage units. In all of these total, I have something like 50,000 skins. I'll only go through some of these in this video because there are so many skins, I can't go over all of them. So let's start with the storage unit named Investment. Inside of this one, I have a bunch of old patches, sticker capsules, souvenir packages, a lot of these Krakow sticker capsules. I have something like 20 of these very rare capsules that are Boston 2018. So these ones have the discontinued Tyloo and 100 Thieves stickers in them. These are very rare and most people have no idea what these are. A bunch of these deleted 100 Thieves and Tyloo graffitis, a full set of all the Stockholm team patches, and that's pretty much it for that storage unit. In this special Rio storage unit, I also have just a bunch of these red skins that have ended up in the storage units, and some of these might be expensive, like the Glock Twilight Galaxy. This is pretty expensive, and some are very cheap, like these M4 Cyber Security well worn. It's just a big mix, and someday I just need to go through all of these and sort them out. This storage unit is, however, pretty nice. It's got a full set, at least. On some, I've got plenty of duplicates of every single agent in CS, whether it be from Operation Shattered Web, Broken Fang, or Riptide. I've got them all. Now, for my actual inventory, I'll scroll through and I'll see whatever catches my eye. This is pretty nice. Glock Fade with a I Buy Power paper in the best position. Pretty cool. Very clean op redline with a Titan Holo. Sadly, it's not on the scope. Oi, of course, we have the Infant Annihilator, aka Case Harden. This is, I think, the oldest skin I have in my entire inventory. I bought this one from the Steam market in 2014 for 15 or 14 euro. There's no way I'm selling this. I've got a total of 5 M4 fades, all with different fade percentages. 2 op fades. These are not super special. They're just pretty good to combo. With that said, M4 fade. The Dragon Lore for my loadout, but also a field-tested one that I use for trading. An assortment of Vulcans with stickers, like these Holo Cologne Cloud 9s, like these Titan Foil, or this, my favorite, the Factory New AK Vulcan with 4 DreamHack Holo Cloud 9. My favorite AK is this AK Neon Rider, which has 4 ROPS Foil Krakow 2017s and a very fitting AK charm with the same color basically as the gun. I use this one every single time I use Vice Gloves on T-side because it's so beautiful. Coming up to the knives, there is a lot of different random knives that I have, but I'll only go through the ones that I think are cool. Starting with this Talon Marble Fade, which is a first max fire and ice, which means this is the best possible fire and ice Talon Marble that you can get. I also have 2 Stiletto Rubies and a Stiletto Black Pearl, but this one has a float of 0.002, so it's the 4th best float Stiletto Black Pearl in the world. The FN Vice Gloves from my loadout, which is the most expensive skin I have right now. Then we have a pair of minimal wear and a pair of field-tested vices that I use for trading. I also have all of these random gloves, which on their own aren't that special, but together they just make it pretty easy for me to combo different colors in my inventory. Going up to the knives, we have some Navaja, Nomad, Shadow Daggers, and Skeletons. Skeleton, of course, my favorite. This is a pretty decent fade, Skeleton fade. A few M9s, the most special one being this M9 fade, which has a 99% fade, which is pretty nice. Some Karambits. This one is a fake Fire and Ice, which for the price compared to a real Fire and Ice looks pretty much the same in-game. Also this Karambit Case Hardened, which is pretty blue on the backside, and this Karambit Case Hardened, which is basically almost fully gold. Quite a few Huntsmans and hand wraps. I don't think these are anything special though. I just use these for trading. Same with most of these driver gloves and Gut and Flip and Falcon, except for this one. This is a Flip Emerald, which looks still pretty good in-game, unlike the Sapphire, which was really nerfed. We have the Butterflies. The one that I use right now is the Lore Factory New, but I also quite often use the Tiger Tooth Factory New. For my bayonets, I have 2 that are special. It's the Bayonet Ruby and Bayonet Sapphire, but the Sapphire is sadly minimal wear. Up here we have a bunch of random knives that I use for trading. thing. The special one would be this stat track Ursus Ruby and also this stat track Falchion Ruby. And finally, going up towards the top of the inventory, we have the AK that I use in my loadout, but we have two other AKs that I sometimes use instead of that one. One being this stat track fuel injector with 4 Dignitas DreamHack Holo 2014. And the final AK that I want to show is this one, the stat track Fire Serpent Battle Scarred with 4 crown foils. I got this one a really long time ago and I was just going to sell it, but I realize now, you see, I have 444 kills. I've played with it quite a bit and I actually really like it in game. And the final skin I want to show you guys is just the M4 Howl minimal wear. I need this one for whenever I have a red loadout. This fits really good with so many different skins and it sticks out in game. One quick thing I wanted to mention though is this storage unit with my rare charms in them. In this storage unit we have something like $2,500 worth of charms, which is very cool and very rare. These are not for sale. I'm not gonna sell this. There we go. That's basically my full inventory loadout on my main account in CS in 2024. Comparing to the last few years where my inventory value has just been going up and up and up, this year I actually decided to sell some because it just didn't make sense to have that much in Steam. But who knows, maybe next year I'll have even more or even less. We'll see what happens. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you got some insight into my inventory and also some inspiration for your own inventory, skin combos, or which skins you have on your bucket list. Whoopee!